Okay. I'm in the front seat now. We just stopped at a rest area to fill up on gas and get some ice cream. Back on the road we go. Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. We're on another adventure today. As you can see, we're clearly not in the Subaru, we're in the van, and I'm here with my parents. We got about 25 miles to go before we reach our destination, so I'll check in with you guys when we get there. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, that feels good. It's not that cold. It's actually pretty warm.
Okay.
Hey, Dad. We're on this big rock over here. Last year when I was here, all of this was still like the sand. The water didn't even really start until right over here. So it's funny to see how much, like the beach is way over there. Funny to see how much either like there's been snow or that it's rain. The water's so crystal clear, it's beautiful! He's like, I don't know about this. Oh, it's colder. There's a big rock over there. It's cold here. Okay folks, so we've made it. We're here at June Lake. We're actually at the beach right now. Don't know if you can hear me. Don't know if you can see me. We're gonna keep on walking. Do you see a bird? Are you chasing the bird? How about we leave the birds alone? Okay, so we've made it to our destination, like I was trying to say earlier. We're here at June Lake. I came here last year for my birthday, and it's my birthday coming up tomorrow, actually, again. So I decided to come back to the Inyo National Forest area. Tomorrow we're going to be headed to Mammoth Lakes, but this year I decided to take my parents with me because this is like one of my favorite places in the world to visit. Last year I took a solo trip. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it somewhere up above or in the description box below. Go check that video out. But yeah, I just felt like I should continue or start a tradition basically and come back to this area and just celebrate my birthday here. Well, I'm starting a tradition.
Sure.
My parents, if you recall, have their own camper van that they travel in part-time. They just go on like short trips, but it's 3 people in one van again. Nothing better than having dinner right next to the beach.
Sure. Okay. Cheers. Okay.
Looking good. I know in a lot of my videos it's always like either somebody else cooking, my mom cooking. I swear I know how to cook. I just don't do it very often because there's always somebody else who likes to cook more. You already ate. Just eating dinner at camp right now. Actually, not camp. We're still at the beach parking lot. Camp is actually up there a little bit. We booked a campsite at the O Ridge Campground. My parents have the senior, what do you have? The senior citizen discount recreation national park pass. They have a senior pass, which gets them 50% off at some of these campsites through recreation.gov. So I think a normal night is like $35 and we got it for half off. So got a nice little campsite and I'll show you what it looks like when we get there. While my dad is trying to back up the van, this is our spot. We got a picnic table, a fire ring, and then there are bears in this area, so there's a bear locker here too. All right, so this is how the sleeping situation works. This particular van that they have has a pop top that has an extra bed. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Here's a ladder. My dad already set it up for me. So let's go on up. Ow. And then ta-da! Basically like a double bed up here. Tyson and I are gonna sleep up here tonight. Forgive the mess, but there's an extra table here, and then this comes down to become a bed. It's a little difficult with 3 people in here, but we manage. My mom's in the back. My dad's over here. We're all just hanging out. Hi, baby. Come here, Jason. Come on here. You got him. Hi, baby. Tyson, mommy's up here. This is hard to do one-handed. Something I didn't know when I booked this site, there are flush toilets. There are no showers at this campground, which I knew that, but I thought it was only vault toilets, and it turns out They have flush toilets. So kind of luxurious. There's also potable water right across from our camp. We stayed one night at the O Ridge campground, 10 out of 10. And my parents woke me up super early at like 6:30. I am not a morning person, but we're up. I guess that's not a bad thing, so we can get started on our adventuring. And now we're gonna drive around the June Lake Loop to go visit all 4 lakes that are in this area. So there's June Lake, Gull Lake, I think Silver Lake, and Grant Lake. And we're gonna go just basically for a scenic drive. We're here at Silver Lake. It's a very short trail. This is a smaller lake of the 4 lakes, I think. But we didn't walk for very long before we started getting attacked by mosquitoes and decided to turn around and get some bug spray. So we came, we saw, we're leaving. On to the next lake. Oh my gosh, there were so many mosquitoes and they were super huge. Like you couldn't walk out even like a foot without being attacked by like a bajillion of them. Sorry guys. Okay, so this is Silver Lake. Actually, it's not as small as I thought, just from like the parking area that we were at. And there's lots of people parked on the side of the road to go fishing. So all of these lakes have their own campgrounds attached to it. This whole area basically has so many campgrounds to choose from. But I think this is mostly an RV park. Super pretty. And they're all just a little bit different. This is Gull Lake. It's the biggest one out of the 4 lakes around here. We just found the Gull Lake Marina, so we got out to go explore a little bit. Woo! The water is so clear. It's beautiful. And also, okay, so at the office up there a bit, you can rent a boat if you wanted to. I also saw people here with paddle boats and canoes and stuff. My parents have an inflatable kayak that we'll be using a bit later.
They only have one
person at a time, yeah. Ooh, the sun is so bad. So that is part 1 of this trip. Today we're actually gonna head out of June Lake area and go to Mammoth Lakes. This is one of my top favorite places to visit, and I'm so glad that I can take my parents on this trip. For now, I'm going to end the video here, so stay tuned and watch next week for part 2 of our trip around Mammoth Lakes. And surprise thing, it's my birthday today! Check out the video next time. If you're not subscribed, remember to click the button below and hit that bell for notifications. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye!